Tonight's practice is going to be about space, sukha, which is just open space. I want you to kind of imagine an open field, fresh air flowing in. I like to visualize like a spring day where it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's almost just right. A little Goldilocks, but kind of just bring your awareness to that space. Start to lengthen the exhale, maybe a little bit of effort into it. All breathing in this practice is going to be done from the nose. So gently relax the jaw. Lengthen the back of the neck and the spine. Just follow the exhales all the way as long as you possibly can. Don't worry so much about the inhale. Just keep it out. So follow the exhale, maybe extending it out to a count of 6, 7, or 8. For the inhale, just let the belly kind of open up and draw air in without a whole lot of effort. Try and notice how breathing naturally occurs, but also how you have control over it. How it's not forced. How with just maybe a little bit of attention, your breath can be manipulated and leveraged to your benefit. Keeping your awareness down in your belly. On each inhale, really just letting it open up. It's an amazing thing about a personal practice at home is there's no social pressure to look or feel a certain way. So do a belt loop or two if you need to. Be comfortable in your body. Maybe notice if your breath is naturally getting longer on the exhales, a little bit smoother on the inhales. Notice how the transition from one to the other is very simple, like you've done it 10,000 times today. We're going to gradually work our way into a calmer state. So when we transition in between postures, try to do so mindfully. Don't move as soon as I cue it necessarily, but move when it feels right. We're going to hold each posture for a while. So dedicate this next hour, some minutes to yourself. Oftentimes in slow practices like this, your mind will run wondering if the computer's still on, if we're really still in this posture. But I want you to kind of change the mindset a little bit. If any of those thoughts occur, it's safe to glance up at the computer. Make sure that we're still all together. Or phone or iPad or whatever it is you're using, device. If that thought of, is this still happening, then try to just embrace that. Try to bring a sense of gratitude into the relaxed state. Be thankful that we have the opportunity and luxury to slow down. With that said, let's all get on the same page. Start to breathe in through the nose. Take a full exhale. Full inhale. On the exhale, go about 1/3 down. Hold for just a moment. 2/3 down. Hold all the way down. And hold. Release the belly. Easy breath in all the way up. Exhale, 1/3. Hold. 2/3. Hold. All the way. And hold. A gentle release. Inhale. Do 3 more of those on your own. Finding the rhythm of your breath. Try to find the length that feels best in each quadrant. Pay attention to the feeling that you get when you pause. Also the sensation or feeling that you get when you start to move or breathe again. Start to breathe without any kumbhaka or retention. Just easy in, easy out. If you can, with your eyes closed, reach forward, interlace all 10 fingers, and just do some circles in the wrist. Some figure eights. Some movement to kind of give some love to the wrists and forearms. Maybe even gently working through the knuckles. Extending the hands out. Be creative here. Continue the evenly metered full breath in, full breath out. Extra attention on the exhale. Let's move into the first posture. So it's always nice to have a blanket. We're moving into child's pose, supported child's pose. So if you need a blanket underneath your knees, do so. And a bolster or pillow is always a wonderful tool to use here. Separate the knees nice and wide. Settle in. Hips down low. And when you're ready, just forward fold over your bolster. So take some time to adjust. Just if you, sorry about that, got that fixed. If you look up and you see me in a seated posture, it's because I want to project my voice to you. If child's pose is not an option for you, you can always maybe bring your knees a little bit closer together. That might feel better in the lumbar spine. Maybe even just taking that easy forward fold with the legs extended out long. Try to find what works for your body. Once you're settled, we're going to start to sink back into our own breaths. So take a full exhale. Full inhale. 3, 2, 1. Nice, long, slow exhale. Lengthening to an 8, 9, or 10 count. Full inhale into the belly, into the chest. You should feel that front side body moving slightly as you're laying down on your chest. Exhale, first third, hold. Second third, hold. Exhale all the way out and hold. Easy transition, full inhale. Exhale in that same fashion, holding in thirds. Start to notice physically where that breath hold lies. So where does the first third land physically? Second third, feel in your body. Where's the last and remaining full exhale? Where's that seated inside of your body? As you tend to release out of the mental intellectual mind and relax the nerves. You start to notice that you're sensitizing to your breath and to the physical location of your breath. So start to notice the kind of the special place that each pause takes place. Bring an awareness and some light or love. Almost like you're planting a little seed of compassion, or fill in the blank. Whatever you are working to manifest. And if you don't know what you're trying to manifest, compassion or love, gentleness or grace, or healing, all viable options. Start to breathe normally, no retention, just in and out. Lifting out of your child's pose and extending your legs around your bolster or pillow. The amount of straddle is based on your ability, flexibility, etc. Gently just begin to lean forward, attempting to lengthen the spine on your inhales and hinging forward from the hips on the exhales. So at first, really trying not to round too much, more so hinging. Now, if you need to, you can bring your hands to your feet, to your toes, to help with that pull. Or you can use the bolster. If you have a strap or a belt, that tends to help as well. Yeah, just find your posture, what feels good in your body. And sink down into your wide leg forward fold. Eventually, you're going to get to a point where rounding forward feels good, and that's completely acceptable. You need to position something to support your head, chin. So as long as you're comfortable, safe, and tuned into your body. Now, if a wide leg forward fold doesn't feel like it's going to happen today, you can always just bring your legs together. And again, reach for your toes or ankles. The idea is to forward fold, really sinking into the parasympathetic nervous system. This practice is designed to really calm the nerves. Deep level. So we're aiming for the nerves, the muscles, the other tissues just naturally begin to relax. Once your body's in position, come back to breath. Full exhale. Inhale for 6, 5, 4. Top of the breath. Maybe a slight hold. Exhale, 1/3. Hold, 2/3. Hold. Full exhale. Deeper than you've gone before. And hold. On your own, in. Exhaling and pausing at every third. See if you can start where you left off. That same subtle awareness, the texture of each space, the feeling that's starting to bloom. Each time you hold and pause, insert just a little bit of prana. The vital life force that helps us all grow. Maybe even noticing that it's recharging certain pieces of your body. So the locations where we're focusing, maybe beginning to expand. Please feel free to adjust your body into comfort at any time. Try to resist needless fidgeting. Finish that next round of breath and start to breathe evenly metered in and out. Start to move back into seated position. Again, limit the needless fidgeting in the transitions. Work towards your backs, setting up into supported bridge. So the bolster down. Or block. Option to rest your hips on the bolster, shoulders on the ground. Primary focus is the spine. Spine running as long as possible. So slight tuck at the chin. Let the hands rest to the sides wherever they land. Depending on what you need today, if just a completely serene and calm body, take this posture. If you want to put a little bit of effort, like aimed effort into your practice, see if you can press the hips up towards the ceiling. And I say press because I want you to press into the feet, push the knees away, or sort of naturally lift the hips. Let the chest comes towards the chin. Try to get the belly button or just below the belly button as high as you can, or rather the highest point. Now, if you chose option 2, you can always go back to option 1. And vice versa. Evenly meter breaths in and out. Eyes can close. Let the temples relax, the jaw relax. Let the soft palate, the back of the tongue, and all of your teeth relax. Full exhale. Full inhale. Transition. Exhale 1/3. Hold. 2/3. Hold. All the way out. And hold. Breathe in. Continue. Dropping gradually. Maybe even pausing the exhales or the holds in the exhales for slightly longer than you have been. Notice if anything is shifted in the new posture. Simple observation without any judgment. Not good or bad, not right or wrong. It's just a shift. It just is. If you are a visual person and your light has started to shine brighter, extending, opening up some space, or perhaps you've noticed that the seed that you planted is starting to grow. Everybody's going to relate to this meditation a little bit differently. Just realize that what is occurring for you is unique and wonderful. It's like all of us are completely different people. Proof is in your finger. They can sign into your phone or computer with your fingerprint. If that is unique, reason follows that the rest of your body, your DNA, your makeup is unique and, dare I say, special. So however you're experiencing this practice, let it open up, let it unfold. If mantra is a part of your practice, this is an amazing place to let the mantra ring and open. Truly experience it. If mantra is not a part of your practice and you wonder what that means, maybe you'd like to try. Just on the next place you stop, just do a gentle hum in the throat. Just a slight vibration. Doesn't even have to be audible. Just let that vibration sort of ring through each place. Just observe it and let it, give it Whatever it is that's growing, give it the nutrients and space that's needed to grow. Start to come back into evenly metered breath after your next full exhale. And as your breath smoothly moves in and out, no restrictions. See if you can notice where those spots have kind of blossomed throughout your breath. Those waypoints along the spine. Maybe just seeing or hearing or feeling a little pulse or light as the breath moves through seamlessly and across each point. Continue to stay focused as you move into a low runner's lunge. Your choice of leg forward, your choice of leg back. You need a bolster to support your hands or a couple blocks. Just gently lean into the hips. Attempt to get the back leg pointing at about a 45-degree angle. Back toes pointing straight back. That front hip, whichever one you choose, just gently sinking into. Distribute the weight of your body as evenly as possible, so not overloading one knee or foot or hand, or even going further, overloading one joint. Work through lengthening your spine. Slight tuck of the chin. Feel free to move just a little here until you get settled in. So you don't have to be a statue in this practice. Be a little more fluid. And letting the midweek wash away. When you're settled, close your eyes. Still breathing evenly metered breaths. Always feel free to sink deeper into the posture as needed. There should never be any pain. Discomfort is one thing, pain is another. If you do experience discomfort, analyze it in the brain, analyze it in your heart, analyze it in your belly, and see where that discomfort is coming from. Try not to move immediately to eliminate it. Just try to track the source. Take a full exhale. Full inhale. 3, 2, 1. On your exhale, release in thirds, pausing for as long as you like in each position. Our body weight is distributed evenly, but that doesn't mean that the breath necessarily has to stay equal in each one of the pauses. If it feels better to hold at the very bottom for longer, then do so. If you're breathing up into third eye center and you want to hold at the top for a little bit longer, do so. Just explore your breath and let that guide you gently into your experience of this meditation. Maintaining the same breath count, you're going to move onto the other side as gracefully as possible. So maybe pausing and moving back. The next pause, sinking back into child's pose. Next pause, stepping forward with the opposite foot. Full pause all the way into the other posture, other side. Try to maintain that breathing pattern with as little effort as possible. It should be sort of just automatically is happening inside of your body. Just a few more rounds of breath here. Start to make your way into Hero, Vajrasana. Knees together, heels together, glutes connected to heels. This might not be the most comfortable posture for everybody, so plenty of modifications. You can use a pillow in between the heels and the glutes. You can separate the knees a little bit, and if this posture is just not accessible, you can just make your way onto either your back, which is where we're headed next, or an easy seated meditative posture. Either way, wherever you are, let's bring our palms face down. Evenly metered breath. This practice is nourishing your body. Know that your cells are happy, they're feeding, they're growing. All the light and compassion and love that you're focusing and growing is being contained inside of you. So palms down, chin slightly tucked, very gentle pinch in the glottis, the Jalandhara Bandha. To bring the pelvic floor up slightly to lock in the root lock, the Mula Bandha. Now evenly metered breathing, just in, feel the chin lock at the top, and out, feel the root lock at the bottom. If at any time you need to roll out of Vajrasana, feel free to do so, but again, don't do so on your first impulse. Once you feel that instinct or impulse to move, analyze it. Where is that coming from? While still witnessing the locks at the top and the bottom, feel free, but not required, to come back into the paused exhale. This relaxed state of asana is firm but open. You're weaving in pranayama with the kumbhaka, the hold, with bandha, the locks. Possibly interweaving mantra. Continue to breathe in this same state. Whenever you're ready, making your way onto your back for Shavasana. I'll leave your Shavasana up to you. If you choose to completely relax the mind and body, do so. If you want to continue with the practice that you've developed today, please feel free to take that as far as you'd like to go. I'm going to just be quiet for about 5 minutes. Allow you to really appreciate your space, your sacred space. That's just super letting you know that we're still here. We want to remain in a state of relaxed alertness. So attempting to remain conscious, even if our body falls asleep. You've earned this rest, this relaxation, this meditation. Don't let sleep steal all of your hard work. Start to take some evenly metered breaths. Moving the belly, opening the fingers and the hands. Starting to roll the neck to the left and the right. Just reaching your arms up overhead, stretching to open. You take in deep, long, full breaths as you slowly start to maneuver yourself back up to a seated position. Take 3 to 5 to 10 breaths to get there. So we're going to just balance out that stillness. Try not to automatically go into to-do lists. We'll close the practice out in a seated position, taking time to honor our practice and honor each other. And ultimately honor ourselves. Close with a balancing breath. Kind of bring you back to the natural world, so to say, with enough energy to finish the tasks required of you for the rest of the evening. So begin with a full exhale. And inhale for a count of 6. Hold at the top for 3, chin lock engaged, spine long. Exhale for 6. Hold at the bottom, root lock engaged. Inhale for 6. Hold. Exhale for 6. And hold. In. Hold at the top. Continue in that same fashion. Just a few more rounds. Taking time to close out your meditation. To let those seeds that were planted, the flowers or the light that bloomed, giving that time to disperse into your body, wherever that might need to go. That might be your physical body, it might be your emotions, maybe your mental state. Really let the healing and the rejuvenation happen here. So what good is all the energy that we can collect, witness, shift around, if there's nothing to do with it? Wild pack of dogs over here. Let's all bring our hands to heart center. Collectively bowing to each other, bowing to ourselves, and bowing to the greater good, whatever higher power or connection that you choose to honor or invite. Namaste. Please feel free to contact us online, leave any kind of comments, suggestions that you would like. Have a great rest of your evening.